Hello, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Alexis, or you can call me LexJayy, and if you're new here, welcome. So today we're going to be starting a new series called the Transparency series. So this is where we're going to be breaking down like different topics about your self-love and your manifestations and your self-care, that whole learning and growing progress. So for today's first topic, we're going to start with lack of self-love. So let's get into it. Alright, so we said the first topic is lack of self-love, and we all know that often leads to poor decision making. Or another way to put it, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. You're trying to find love in all of these different things who are not going to help grow you, who are not going to help you in the long run, because you don't know how to love yourself. So when your self-love is low, you tend to allow yourself to go after things, men, or whoever you go after, people, different ideas, things that you just know if you were in your right state of mind, you wouldn't have went after. But because right now you're lacking that self-love, you're looking for love and satisfaction out of things that otherwise wouldn't grow you. There are people or things who are not good for you, but they give you that false sense of love that you've been looking for, that false sense of hope, that fake happiness that you think you really need. Ultimately, you don't, because it's not real and it's not really helping you. I mean, I will say it's helping you learn a life lesson. However, we can try to avoid some of these things at some point in our lives. For example, dealing with, sorry, I have my notes on my phone, so that's why I'm looking down. But when it comes to, like, for me, example, total transparency, sometimes I would deal with guys who, one, I knew weren't good for me. I would ignore red flags because I'm like, oh, at least I have somebody. Oh, hey, maybe they'll be good in the long run. Hey, especially if I wasn't attracted to them 100%, it's like, oh, well, but they're really good for me. Like, this is what I really need. All I'm doing is settling. All I'm doing is settling on what I think is right for the moment. That's not fair to me. That's not fair to them. It's just not, it's not okay. When you lack that self-love, like I said, you make poor decisions. And of course, those decisions help us grow. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with making poor decisions, as you're learning and you're growing up. That's the whole point of life, okay? Like I mentioned in my little intro to my channel video, that's what life is about. You learn and you grow. So sometimes, with that being said, I'm going after people who aren't good for my soul, who aren't good for my spirit. But I'm like, oh, maybe I'll be attracted later, or oh, maybe they can really help me with something. No. Look, ladies, we are going to stop this right now. Do y'all hear me? I'm looking right here at you all. We're going to stop this, me included. No, we are not about to keep going after these men and trying to settle on someone who is not going to give us everything we need. But you know what? That's why we're going to find our self-love first. And then we're going to find that right one. You know what? They're going to come to us. I'm just speaking into existence, Sorry, that was a little aggressive, but this is a serious topic. So, again, out of full transparency, I've made my mistakes with the people, the men that I've chosen to date and give my time to, and they're all lessons learned. They are all lessons learned. No more mistaking that for, oh, this is what I need, this is my Prince Charles. No more of that. But anywho, I think we got the picture. Just basically, don't go looking for love in the wrong places. You need to love yourself first. That is where we're going to start. First and foremost is to love ourselves. So with that being said, we're going to get into some positive affirmations. So I have a couple written down. And I'm going to add them to my sticky notes at some point and put them on my mirror, because I need to be able to say these all the time. I keep telling myself, write your positive affirmations, and I still have not done it. So today, this is what we're going to do after we read these. So Let's start with the first one. Something that I resonate with all the time. I feel like I need to tell myself, I am enough. That is number one, first and foremost. And I might write that one multiple times.
Perfect.